Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video. This is a video all about San Diego Comic-Con 2022, the rumors and news that are spreading around right now about what they're going to announce specifically with Marvel and how it can affect the stuff in Veve, right? So I've been seeing a lot of this content going around right now, the rumors and some of the news on platforms that have nothing to do with Veve, right? But I wanted to bring this video to you guys so you could also be prepared as well, because this is being talked about a lot. There's been like some big leaks and they've been reported as some stuff that could potentially be announced. So I'm going to cover that right here in the video and talk about it a bit more, right? So if you like this video after, hit like and please comment down below. Let me know what you think about some of this news and stuff. Like I said, it's not coming from me. This is not predictions from me. This is from like apparently leaks at Marvel. So it's actually could be really, really significant, right? So let's get into it right now, everybody. So like I said, right here, this is sort of the page that has the leaks. Now you can't quite see it because it's on my iPad. But this is all leaked. They're talking about Deadpool, Black Panther, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to get into each one right here. But this is sort of the screenshot that's been going around. You'll see it on other videos, too, of other people, like in Marvel news and stuff like that. So I'm bringing this information to you as well, but with a Veve twist to it, right? So the big rumor number one is the Deadpool announcement, Deadpool 3, and how Ryan Reynolds is probably going to be there. This is what people are talking about. And so we have the Deadpool stuff in the app, his comic, his collectible, all that kind of stuff. And this stuff can get a nice boost, if we get a big announcement with Deadpool, especially if Ryan Reynolds is there and we get some kind of trailer or something, or maybe it's just the announcement, because I know they've been working on this movie. So this is something to look out for, right? Just keep your eyes open. You never know what's going to happen, and maybe be ready, once those announcements come, you can go into the marketplace and check out what's going on, right? Because you could get like possibly some really good flips or deals or whatever, right? So keep your eyes open for that. News number two is the Black Panther trailer. And so like, and some more news about Black Panther number 2, because the movie comes out in November, right, of this year. So, I mean, we got to get something soon. So we have great Black Panther stuff in the app. We have some nice comics. Of course, we have like these collectible. So you might want to keep your eye on those right now, because, whatever they do, whatever they announce is going to be interesting. And also, we do have some Fantastic Four connections there with Prince Namor, who is like a mutant, right? And so anyway, there's all sorts of stuff that can happen, and he's always with the Fantastic Four, but he's supposed to be in the Black Panther too, right? So let's keep our eyes open for that. Another big news announcement, rumor, whatever, is more about like the Midnight Suns and the supernatural type people, and specifically Blade. Apparently Blade is like probably going to be the big announcement that they're going to do with the movie and everything, and that ties into the Ghost Rider and Morbius and Werewolf by Night and all the Midnight Suns and all that kind of stuff. So keep your eyes on these ones, because these comics are already really good and people like them a lot, but it could give it another boost, right? Especially when Blade comes out and they put this whole team together, it's all kind of making sense now, right? So let's go on to the next one right here. Some more news. Obviously, we're going to get a Marvel's announcement of some sort. This is what everybody's saying. Now, Marvel's is the movie that's coming out with Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel and all of that with Kamala Khan. So we know we have both this comic and the the Captain Marvel comic with Kamala Khan's first appearance. So these are ones to keep your eyes on as well. This one's already doing really well, but the other one, the Kamala Khan one, is really low priced right now and a really good deal. So if they make some big announcements, because if you saw the show, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you saw the Miss Marvel show, it was quite good, and they tied it in right in the last episode. So go check it out. It's super cool, right? So that's another rumor that's going on. Some more news is a Daredevil announcement. Now this one could be really big, just because we have the Daredevil #1 comic in the app, which is already nicely valuable, but Daredevil is like positioned nicely right there in the Spider-Verse. He showed up in the Spider-Man movie just barely as a lawyer, right? And of course we have the She-Hulk show, which is also coming, and I'll talk about that in a second, but he's rumored to be in that, and so also maybe a movie of his own. So this is when they do it as the Comic-Con. This is when they make the announcements, and this is another rumor that's going around, right? And so on that sheet too, there's another announcement probably about Ant-Man 3, which is, the Quantumania movie, which has Kang in it, right? And all that stuff. And also, Guardians of the Galaxy have a connection there. So we'll see what happens with that, but that's most likely also coming, because this is when they do it. Marvel's going to have all their panels and all their people there, and apparently the right kind of people are there for this announcement, because people have been waiting on it, right? So let's keep our eyes on that, because that Kang comic's it's one of the best. And like I just mentioned with She-Hulk, right? We have the show coming at some point. We don't know. It does tie into Daredevil and all that. And so keep your eyes on that. Now, this is a comic. We have the Secret Rare. There's only 250 of these, so you might want to snag one of those if you're interested in that kind of thing. I'm personally not. I'm going to wait until there's announcements, but you just do what you want to do, right? So in that last one right here, And this could be the big one, is like some sort of a mutants announcement like X-Men or something like that, because we've been getting hints at it for a long time now. Like I said, if you watch the recent Miss Marvel, there's going to be some fun stuff in there for you at the end if you want to watch that. No spoilers here, but for sure. But then we're getting like, we got some Wolverine made an appearance with the Captain America comic in the app. And so this is the perfect time for them to maybe make some big major announcement for mutants. So X-Men comics have been showing up in Veve all the time lately. So let's start thinking about that, because, obviously they're going to be showing us something there, right? So let me know what you think about these. If I missed any, these are things that are going around. Keep your eyes open. Watch a lot of vids this week that are outside of Veve, because there's lots of Marvel news, lots of like other news outside of Marvel that could affect Veve as well, like Star Wars stuff and other stuff as well that isn't like, just Marvel comics, but all the collectibles that we have and everything, they could get a really strong boost with big announcements. And that's kind of what it's all about, right? So anyway, I hope you liked the video. It's just a quick one. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.